What if just a spoonful of seeds could help lower your blood sugar, reduce cravings, protect your nerves, and even support deeper sleep, all without a single side effect? In this video, we're revealing three powerful seeds most people walk past at the store, but for people with diabetes, they might be the most underrated healing tools on the planet. One helps control insulin, another traps sugar in your gut, and the last, it quietly lowers A1C and balances your hormones all in just a handful. You'll also get one powerful pro tip for each seed, so you can get even more results with every bite. Curious which one could change your routine forever? Let's find out. First on list, pumpkin seeds. They may be small and seasonal for most people, but pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, are one of the most underrated superfoods for anyone managing type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. Hidden inside every roasted shell is a compact source of nutrients that supports blood sugar balance, insulin function, appetite control, nerve health, and even testosterone production. These seeds aren't just safe for diabetics. They actively support healing at the hormonal, cellular, and vascular levels. And they're far more powerful than their snack food reputation suggests. Let's begin with the nutrition. 1 ounce of shelled pumpkin seeds, about 85 seeds, contains 151 calories, 7 grams of protein, 13 grams of fat, and 5 grams of carbohydrates, with 1.7 grams of fiber. That leaves you with about 3.3 grams of net carbs per serving. Still low enough to be blood sugar friendly, especially when combined with other whole foods. The glycemic index of pumpkin seeds is extremely low, estimated under 10, and their glycemic load is less than 1 per serving, making them an ideal food for glucose control. But it's what those carbs and fats are packaged with that makes all the difference. Pumpkin seeds are one of the most magnesium-rich foods in the plant world. Just 1 ounce delivers around 150 milligrams of magnesium, roughly 35% of the daily value. That's huge for diabetics because magnesium is required for insulin receptor sensitivity and glucose transport. In fact, magnesium deficiency is common in people with diabetes and directly contributes to elevated blood sugar, insulin resistance, and fatigue. By restoring magnesium through pumpkin seeds, you're helping your cells respond better to insulin, reducing both fasting and post-meal glucose levels over time. In one human trial, adults with type 2 diabetes who included pumpkin seeds in their diet daily saw up to a 10% drop in fasting blood sugar and significant improvements in insulin sensitivity after just 12 weeks, without changing their medications. But there's more. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, around 2.2 milligrams per ounce, or about 20% of the daily value. Zinc is critical for immune function, wound healing, testosterone production, and pancreatic beta cell health, making it one of the most essential minerals for people trying to preserve or restore insulin function. Studies show that higher zinc intake is associated with improved A1C levels and enhanced glycemic control in those with type 2 diabetes. They also contain a unique mix of healthy fats, including alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3, oleic acid, and linoleic acid, all of which support heart health and reduce inflammation. One research study showed that people who added pumpkin seeds to their diet experienced a reduction in LDL cholesterol, improved insulin sensitivity, and a decrease in blood pressure, all within 12 weeks. These benefits are especially important for diabetics who face a higher risk of cardiovascular disease and hypertension. Pro tip: for a blood sugar-friendly snack that also supports energy and appetite control, try roasting 1 ounce of unsalted pumpkin seeds with a pinch of cinnamon and a dash of cayenne. Eat them between lunch and dinner to avoid blood sugar dips, reduce carb cravings, and stabilize energy for the rest of the day. These seeds also help suppress ghrelin, the hunger hormone, while boosting satiety hormones like peptide YY and GLP-1. That combination keeps you fuller for longer and makes it easier to resist late-day snacking and sugar cravings that spike glucose and derail metabolic progress. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that converts to serotonin and melatonin in the body. This makes them surprisingly beneficial for sleep and mood regulation, two areas commonly disrupted in people with blood sugar imbalances. Stable sleep patterns improve insulin sensitivity and reduce stress hormone levels like cortisol, which otherwise increase blood sugar overnight. But it goes deeper. The prebiotic fiber and healthy fats in pumpkin seeds nourish the gut lining and support the gut-brain axis, a powerful communication system between your digestive tract and your nervous system. By feeding good gut bacteria and reducing gut inflammation, pumpkin seeds may also support sharper focus, better mood, and reduced brain fog, all of which are common yet under-discussed challenges in diabetes management. And here's a major bonus. Pumpkin seeds support prostate and sexual health, especially in men. Thanks to their zinc content and hormone-supportive fats, pumpkin seeds have been shown to help regulate testosterone levels and improve fertility markers. For diabetic men experiencing reduced libido or circulation-related issues, these seeds may offer gentle, food-based support without medication. Now let's clear up a common myth. Some people think seeds are too high in fat to eat regularly, but the truth is, these fats are exactly what the diabetic body needs. The combination of unsaturated fats, fiber, protein, and minerals works synergistically to reduce insulin resistance, balance appetite, calm inflammation, and support hormone health, all without spiking glucose. These aren't the fats that harm you. These are the fats that help you heal. What's the ideal serving? 1 ounce per day, about a small handful or 2 tablespoons, is perfect for most people with diabetes. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds with no added oils or sugar. Avoid versions with coatings, sweeteners, or flavored seasoning blends, which can undermine their health benefits. Store them in the fridge or freezer to keep their natural oils fresh and prevent rancidity. Before we jump to the next seed, can I ask you something? Where are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments below. I love seeing how far our diabetes healthcare community reaches. Pumpkin seeds are powerful, but the next one takes fiber and glucose control to a whole new level. Let's talk about the seed that forms a gel in your gut and slows sugar spikes like nothing else. Second on list, chia seeds. They're tiny, tasteless, and easy to overlook. But chia seeds might be one of the most powerful foods a person with diabetes can eat. At first glance, they seem too simple to make a real difference. But don't let their size fool you. These little black and white seeds are metabolic powerhouses, capable of lowering blood sugar, reducing inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity, protecting your heart and kidneys, and even supporting long-term weight loss. If you're living with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, chia seeds might be one of the most healing foods you're not using yet. Let's start with the numbers. 1 ounce of chia seeds, about 2 tablespoons, contains just 137 calories, 4 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and a remarkable 12 grams of carbohydrate. But here's what makes chia different. 10 of those 12 grams are pure fiber. That brings the net carbs down to just 2 grams per serving, making chia one of the lowest net carb foods on earth. Its glycemic index is estimated to be around 1, and its glycemic load is almost negligible. That means chia seeds don't spike blood sugar at all. And even more impressive, they help slow the rise of blood glucose from other foods when consumed as part of a meal. One of the most unique features of chia is its gel-forming ability. When chia seeds are soaked in water or any liquid, they form a gel-like coating made of soluble fiber. This gel slows digestion, traps glucose in the digestive tract, and significantly blunts the post-meal blood sugar spike. In one study, participants with type 2 diabetes who consumed chia daily for 12 weeks showed a measurable drop in A1C, improved insulin sensitivity, and reduced markers of inflammation. Their blood sugar didn't just stabilize, it healed over time. That's rare from food alone. But the benefits don't stop at glucose control. Chia seeds are an exceptional source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, delivering about 5 grams of alpha-linolenic acid ALA per ounce. Omega-3s help calm chronic inflammation, improve endothelial function, and reduce the oxidative stress that contributes to complications like diabetic neuropathy, nephropathy, and retinopathy. You're also getting 11 grams of fiber, more than 40% of the daily value, in just 2 tablespoons. This supports digestive health, slows glucose absorption, and improves insulin response all day long. And that fiber nourishes your gut microbiome, feeding the good bacteria that play a hidden but critical role in regulating blood sugar, inflammation, and even mood. Chia also delivers meaningful amounts of magnesium, calcium, iron, phosphorus, and zinc, nutrients that support insulin signaling, nerve conduction, bone strength, and immune function. The magnesium content alone, 95 milligrams per ounce, or about 23% of the daily value, is especially important for people with diabetes, since deficiency is common and directly worsens insulin resistance. By restoring it through food, chia supports glucose regulation at the cellular level, helping you use insulin more effectively and reducing glucose storage in fat cells. Pro tip: for a powerful blood sugar balancing breakfast, soak 2 tablespoons of chia seeds overnight in unsweetened almond milk. In the morning, stir in cinnamon, a few fresh berries, and a handful of crushed walnuts. This creates a low glycemic, high fiber, anti-inflammatory meal that keeps blood sugar stable for hours, reduces appetite, and nourishes the gut, all without a glucose spike. Fun fact: chia seeds were so prized by the ancient Aztecs, they were used as currency and endurance fuel for warriors. And now we're rediscovering their power in modern diabetic health. Chia seeds are also extremely helpful for weight control, which is one of the most effective ways to reverse insulin resistance. The fiber and fat content helps suppress ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and promote satiety hormones like GLP-1 and peptide YY. This results in fewer cravings, more stable energy, and less snacking throughout the day. In one study, overweight participants who consumed chia daily for 12 weeks lost significantly more weight and body fat than the control group, without changing anything else in their routine. And here's something you might not expect. Chia seeds also help support heart health by lowering triglycerides and blood pressure, two critical factors for diabetics. Their antioxidant compounds, including chlorogenic acid, caffeic acid, and quercetin, help reduce vascular inflammation and protect the endothelial lining of arteries, reducing the risk of heart disease and diabetic vasculopathy. Over time, chia supports a stronger, more flexible vascular system, essential for preventing long-term diabetic damage. What's the ideal serving? For most people with diabetes, 1 to 2 tablespoons per day is perfect. That's enough to support blood sugar, appetite control, and inflammation reduction without adding unnecessary calories. You can soak it overnight, sprinkle it on salads or oatmeal, blend it into smoothies, or even use it as an egg substitute in recipes. Just remember to drink plenty of water if consuming it dry, as its fiber absorbs liquid and can cause bloating if not hydrated properly. Chia seeds are widely available across the U.S. and cost around 50 cents to 75 cents per ounce. Now let's bust a common myth. Some people believe chia seeds are just fiber and fat and don't contain much nutrition. But the truth is, chia is one of the most nutrient-dense foods by weight in the plant world. It provides complete protein, omega-3s, key minerals, and antioxidant power, all in a gluten-free, plant-based package with virtually no glycemic load. And because chia expands up to 10 times its size when soaked, a small amount goes a long way. So if you're living with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, chia seeds are one of the simplest, most affordable, and research-backed additions you can make to your daily routine. Impressive, right? But this last one may surprise you the most. It's tiny, common, and quietly works to lower A1C, protect nerves, and balance your hormones. Third on list, sunflower seeds. They may be small and common, but sunflower seeds are one of the most powerful blood sugar balancing foods hiding in plain sight. Often found in trail mix, salad toppings, or baseball dugouts, these tiny seeds are easy to underestimate. But when you look closer, sunflower seeds deliver an impressive range of metabolic benefits for people with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. They don't just help regulate blood sugar, they support nerve health, reduce inflammation, protect your heart, nourish your brain, balance hormones, and enhance satiety, all while delivering key minerals your body may be missing. Let's start with the nutrition. 1 ounce of shelled sunflower seeds, about 3 tablespoons, contains 164 calories, 14 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein, and 6.7 grams of carbohydrates. Of that, 2.4 grams is fiber, which brings the net carbs down to just 4.3 grams per serving. Their glycemic index is extremely low, around 15, and the glycemic load is under 2, making sunflower seeds an excellent choice for blood sugar stability. But beyond their impact on glucose, their real value lies in the dense nutritional package they deliver with every spoonful. Sunflower seeds are one of the best natural sources of vitamin E, delivering over 7.4 milligrams per ounce, or nearly 50% of the daily value. That's especially important for diabetics, because vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant that helps protect nerves, blood vessels, and organs from oxidative stress. Research has shown that people with type 2 diabetes tend to have lower levels of vitamin E, and restoring it may reduce the risk of complications like diabetic neuropathy, retinopathy, and nephropathy. Sunflower seeds also contain magnesium, about 91 milligrams per ounce, covering over 20% of your daily needs. Magnesium is essential for insulin signaling and glucose transport, and deficiency is strongly linked to poor glycemic control and elevated A1C. Even more unique is their content of selenium, a trace mineral involved in your body's master antioxidant system, glutathione. Selenium helps lower inflammation, improve thyroid function, and protect pancreatic beta cells. Alongside this, sunflower seeds provide zinc, iron, copper, and B vitamins, especially folate and pantothenic acid, for energy metabolism and nerve repair. In one study, adults with type 2 diabetes who consumed sunflower seeds daily for 8 weeks experienced a 0.4% drop in HbA1c and a 17% reduction in CRP levels, a major marker of systemic inflammation. That's not just statistical improvement, that's metabolic healing in motion. Sunflower seeds also support hormonal health in ways that benefit both men and women living with diabetes. For men, the zinc and selenium combination helps maintain testosterone levels, which are often suppressed by chronic inflammation and insulin resistance. In women, these nutrients support healthy estrogen metabolism and thyroid function, two areas frequently thrown out of balance by high blood sugar and stress hormones. The unsaturated fats in sunflower seeds also support cell membrane health and hormone receptor sensitivity, which further enhances your body's ability to regulate mood, energy, and metabolism. In one clinical study, participants with type 2 diabetes, who included sunflower seeds in their meals for 6 weeks, showed significantly reduced postprandial blood glucose spikes and improved insulin response. That's not just because of their low glycemic impact. It's also due to their fat, fiber, and protein synergy, which slows digestion and glucose absorption. Even better, sunflower seeds help suppress ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and promote GLP-1, the satiety hormone, helping you stay full longer, eat less, and avoid carb cravings that spike blood sugar. Pro tip: sprinkle 1 to 2 tablespoons of unsalted, dry-roasted sunflower seeds over your lunchtime salad, yogurt, or sautéed vegetables. This not only adds crunch and flavor, but also blunts the glycemic response of your meal, stabilizing energy for hours. You can also blend them into smoothies or grind them into sunflower seed butter as a low-carb, diabetic-friendly spread. Just be sure it contains no added sugar or oils. And there's more. Sunflower seeds contain choline and healthy polyunsaturated fats that support cognitive health, a major plus for diabetics, who often experience brain fog, mood dips, or reduced focus due to chronic inflammation and blood sugar variability. These nutrients feed the gut-brain axis and help calm neuroinflammation, restoring clarity, improving memory, and supporting mood balance. At the same time, their phytosterols and linoleic acid help reduce LDL cholesterol and C-reactive protein, CRP, a major inflammatory marker elevated in people with diabetes and metabolic syndrome. What's the ideal amount? For most people with diabetes, 1 to 1.5 ounces per day, about 2 to 3 tablespoons, is the sweet spot. That's enough to deliver full nutritional benefits without excess calories. Always choose raw or dry roasted options with no additives, and store them in the fridge or freezer to preserve freshness and prevent the delicate oils from going rancid. Sunflower seeds are widely available across the U.S., and cost around 40 cents to 60 cents per ounce, making them one of the most affordable nutrient-dense foods you can add to a diabetic-friendly diet. Now let's bust a myth. Some people avoid sunflower seeds thinking they're too oily or just junk food. But the truth is, raw or dry roasted, unsalted sunflower seeds are incredibly nutrient-dense and glycemic safe when eaten in controlled portions. What you want to avoid are the overly salted, sugar-coated, or oil-fried versions. Those undo the natural metabolic benefits of the seed. So if you're managing diabetes, sunflower seeds aren't just a crunchy snack. They're a quiet but powerful tool for healing. Final thought, each of these three seeds, pumpkin, chia, and sunflower, offers a unique way to calm blood sugar, reduce cravings, nourish your nerves, and help reverse some of the hidden damage diabetes causes day after day. They're affordable, natural, and backed by real science. If you found this helpful, hit like, share it with someone managing diabetes, and subscribe for more science-backed videos that help you take control. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.